Here we are. I didn't really think I'd get here, but it just doesn't fucking stop. So I made a video addressing what had happened before. I'm going to link you to that, but I'm going to link to I'm going to repeat the most damning evidence of that, which is the first thing, and I've got no fucking excuse for it. It's fucking awful. I'm fucking stupid. It was me not looking at all the tweets. I read all the entire chain, and I addressed both of the people who responded to me and I didn't notice. And yeah, that's me reading one tweet and looking at the images in one tweet and not reading the rest of the other tweet. That's fucking awful. Another thing is that I did DM the person in the last tweet, and Ashley, and I didn't know how old she was. Didn't realize, and I've never denied that. That's happened. It was a mistake. I'd like to move on. If you notice, that happened in 2017, and I've fucking learned my lesson, and I've been better ever since. Honestly, if that tweet, the thing that I tweeted in the middle, like the quote tweet, did that, that's fine. I've got nothing to hide. I don't groom anyone. I just don't do it. It's what makes this the hardest is I don't do it. So like it makes it the hardest, but it also makes it easier to deal with. I will say it is now fucking breaking the language barrier. It is the only reason I'm addressing this is because it's just I'm just fucking I was blaming Ashley for spreading the information, which I have now found out is not true. Like I said in the messages, I'm sorry. And probably if the thing that happened with my content and you hadn't happened, I wouldn't have even thought it was you for a second. Yeah, I just feel like I need to make this, considering it's losing the language, it's breaking the language barrier here. Just the people who have known me for as long as that, and after that happened, I used that as a learning experience because I didn't have any ill intent. I didn't mean anything. I wasn't reading the room. I was fucking younger. I was fucking stupid. I still have a disability. But unlike these fuckers who are literally like just open with it and stuff, it's what makes like people like Nova Online, it makes it so fucking hard because they're fucking literally like they fucking just say it and they're fucking getting, they're actually doing it, they're actually doing fucking grooming children and shit, and it's just fucking disgusting. And I'm here losing every friend I've ever made because of the oh god, I can't say false accusations and not think about speaking it in a lisp like White Bowser. It's just all of these children fuckers that literally admit to doing it regularly and are just... And now I'm rambling. I'm going to post this the way this is, but... Peace. Trigger warning. If you have somehow come across this video, don't know who I am, I would highly suggest not watching this. Just because of how triggering it may be. If you like to figure out what I'm being accused of anyway, feel free to follow. But there's a lot of horrible stuff in here that I'm being accused of. And if you don't know who I am, you might just want to skip it. We're going to go over this in the order that the photos were addressed in the Lags is the community post she made. We're going to start off with this one, which is convenient because I don't know what the fuck I was smoking or what the fuck I was saying. This is very bad. The screenshot does this no justice for how much I fucked up. Because the good thing about this first one is there's proof that this happened. I looked at it. I looked at the whole thread. There's no fucking way when I made that comment I looked at the entire thread, and I'm a fucking appalled that I ever said that or even replied to this at all, because I don't know who any of these people are, and I said this, and this is just awful, and I wished I'd never done it. It's really bad. And I guess it's because the post that I replied to, there were it was a vor thing, and I was like, there's no nudity here, but also at the same time, that is the very definition of grooming, because how are you supposed to have a vor fetish if you're not exposed to it? And that's what that person was doing. Not to mention the rest of the thread, there were actual fucking awful things in there. I'm going to link that because I'm disowning that tweet. I'm also not deleting that tweet. I've since quote tweeted that tweet, and that is on my account, because this is the biggest fuck up, because I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I'm looking at it now and I'm like, what the fuck was wrong with me? I'm as mad as all of you. It does not reflect how I feel now, and I feel like an idiot for even leaving that comment. The second one. I'm not going to deny it because I don't remember doing it, but that being said, I feel like my wording there probably is what damned me. I very remember, not exactly this tweet, but I remember having the conversation with someone that, I think using the word child was a huge mistake. In America, the age of consent is 18. As far as fictional TV shows go, I'm not going to, I probably should now, but, it doesn't really seem to, I don't know. A child is definitely a wrong word. I should have probably said teenager. I don't remember making that tweet. Yeah. So we're going to move on from that just because I have nothing else to say. So off the bat, the third image, that was me. I sent that. But that was my first mistake. And I accepted that, and I've moved on from that. There was some miscommunications about what that was, and I will bring that up in the next post, just because I feel like this next part is something that a lot of people leave out, and I wasn't originally going to mention it, but because of the miscommunications, I'm going to now do that. So that last post, that was not Allison. But if some people in the comment section know who Allison is, I feel like I need to bring this up, and I will go into detail after I explain everything that happened. I also have someone having a handful of receipts from Twitter. So Allison, they were a horrible person. They did multiple things. I'm pretty sure they abused someone they were with. I don't have any proof of that, but I remember that happening. Please, if someone feels like correcting me, I hope not. This person was awful. But then they harassed people on Twitter. I have a bunch of tweets. I have someone calling this person out, and now I will do where I get involved. They had found an image of a sexual explicit image that I'd taken. I'd put it on the internet for people who were of age and meant to, basically people who could legally look at it. She sent it to me. I then later realized what it was, and I was like, get rid of it. And what she had done is poorly edited the photo so it looks like I sent it. So like a message box on Twitter, she changed the color of it, but on Twitter it's one side is the messages you sent and the other messages you receive. So it was the color that made it look like I sent it, but it was still on the wrong side of the tweet. I wish I had better screenshots of this, but I have screenshots of someone DMing it to someone else trying to prove my innocence. I will be linking all of this in the description. I don't want to just take screenshots here and put them in the video. All of this stuff will be linked in the description. I then basically was what's happening now. People abandoning me left and right. Eventually, at one point, someone filed a police report based on what they assumed was my address via a geo-tagged location on one of my videos. They got the wrong address, and if the cops ever went to investigate, they went somewhere in Texas. I said it back then. I really hope that that person that filed that police report is doing well, because apparently that is a criminal offense, is to send false police reports, and I really hope they're not currently in jail for that. Probably not, because also what I learned is those police reports are very rarely looked upon unless someone actually comes into the office and claims that something happened to them. So it's probably the paperwork is sitting in somewhere in Texas waiting for the address to be taken in and stuff. Long story short, I'd attempted to find a lawyer. I was ready to go to court, and then they eventually came clean and got caught. So much more about this person. I'd really wished I'd saved the Google Doc. Someone made a doc about how horrible this person is, and it is now lost to time, thanks to Google storage. Anyway, I want to end this segment here with why I brought this up. This is the one time there has been any kind of proof, well, I'm using air quotations because it was fake. The first thing was the most recent, but as I stated before, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. That was not the right way. That is wrong, and I'm sorry. I don't know why my real ass kicker is I don't know who anybody is involved in that, and I had to say that, and it's just fucking stupid. The other two, as you can see in the date on that one, is 2017. I've definitely changed as a person. This is the closing statement. I don't want you all to forgive me. I want you to come to your own conclusions. If you watch this video and are like, he's still a pedophile, I don't want to fucking talk to him, that's going to be okay. That is a decision you made yourself, having watched this video and being given the facts. That is all I want from people. I don't want the past and just like these screenshots to be held against me. These are things that have been done. These are things that I might have said. I need to live with that. But if you've come to this video, watched it, and been like, no, yeah, I don't want to really be associated with him anymore, that's your decision. That is a decision you're making. You're not basing it off of anything other than what I just said and about the screenshots that have been shown. That's all I want. If you choose to not talk to me anymore, that's fine. If you choose to talk to me, that's fine. I want it to be a choice you make, because I feel like so much of this that's put out there is other people saying things and misconstruing things. If you watch this, look at that, and watch what I've said, and you decide not to, you've made that decision. That is all I want. Thank you very much for watching this. I really hope everyone does. Regardless of what your solution, whether you talk to me again or not, I really just want everyone to see this video. Make your own choices. Also, if you would like me to, if you choose to not talk to me anymore, please, on YouTube, there's a hide this user or block this user. I think it's something like that. Please click that, and it will make it so if I do comment, you won't see it. Because I'm so fucking stupid that I will definitely at one point not remember, and I really do not want it to be held against me. I'm pretty sure, I'm on YouTube right now, because when am I never? I think it's, I'm gonna look real quick, hopefully, yeah, it is, I'm doing this one take because I don't feel like bothering, and I feel like I've said exactly what I wanted to say. Brother in Christ, it's something, report user, yes, hide user from my channel, please, hide me and make me go away if that is what you wish. Because then if I accidentally leave a comment and forget you're one of the people who don't want me to talk to you, then I won't be able to mess it up. I know probably none of you will come back, but I hope that some of the people that stayed might just stay. Thanks. Goodbye. Some of you forever.